Hello students, I am Safia, your science teacher. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, that is water. What is water? Water is a natural resource which is very important. Without water we cannot survive and our day-to-day activities will not complete without water. For example, if you want to eat the food, okay, we have to cook the food. For cooking food we need water. Before eating food we will be washing our hands. For washing our hands, what do we need? We need water. So by using water we do different day-to-day activities. Not only we but all the living organisms need water. Plants need water for the growth. In the same way, animals also need water for growth. We also need water for growth and for other different day-to-day activities. So water is very important natural resource. If you see the globe, 3/4 of the globe is covered by water, right? But this 3/4 water, is it is useful for us? Can we drink that water? No, we can't drink that water. That is because this water is salty. 3/4 of water is present, but it is in the seas and oceans. The water in the seas and oceans is salty. That is too much salty that we can't even have a sip of it. So that means we doesn't have plenty of water is there, but it is not useful for drinking. We have only 1%. If you see, this was about 3/4. If you see in percentage, 97% is salty water. And only 3% is the fresh water. In that 3%, 2% is in the form of poles, near the poles in the form of icebergs and glaciers, and only 1% is in the form of water. Okay, it is in the liquid form, that is in the rivers, lakes and ponds. That is fresh water. We drink fresh water, we does not drink the salty water. And this fresh water is present under the ground as well. But nowadays, we people, without thinking how much of water is required, we are using plenty of water. Even though we need a little amount of water, we are extracting more amount of water from the earth's surface. So what happens? This will lead to scarcity of water. This will lead to scarcity of water. And according to some people, they believe that if the extraction of water is same and if the scarcity of the water increases, in future there may be the war that will be because of water. Till now 2 world wars have taken place, right? World War I and World War II. That war was because of ruling. To rule the country, to rule some places, they have done a war. But maybe the 3rd World War will be because of water. Because as the population is increasing, demand of everything will be increased. So in the same way, demand of water is also increasing. But it is our responsibility, it is the responsibility of each and every individual to use the water in proper manner. So water is nothing but our life. Water in our life. The lesson is water in our life. How water is important in our life, that we are going to learn. In this chapter, we are also going to learn the measurement of water. What is the measuring unit of water? So, I have a situation here. You try to figure out the answer for that. So, there was a student who usually while playing Holi, okay, you know Holi is a festival of colors. So, what they will do, they will be putting all the colors in the water and they will be playing, whatever it may be. Holi will be played. Okay, after playing Holi, the colors will be they'll be sticking to your faces and all. You become colorful. You cannot remove the color easily, only by rubbing. You need to use water. So same scenario here. One student, he had played Holi. Everyone played Holi in his home and his colony, and you too played along with them. But what happened when after completion of playing, he want to take a bath. He took bath, but what he did, he used buckets of water to clean himself. He used buckets of water. Actually, what is a proper manner to take a bath? You have to use mug and a bucket to wash your body, right? One mug by mug, you have to pour the water. At a time, you can't pour the bucket full of water. If you pour like that also, simply it is a waste of water because the dirt present on you will be remaining. So if you have to follow the procedure. But to remove color, he had used buckets of water. He used 7 buckets of water. Even though he used 7 buckets of water, the color was remained. It does not washed away. So, what do you think? Did he use water in proper manner, or did he have simply wasted a plenty of water? Obviously, it is the option B, that he have wasted the water, plenty of water in an improper way. So, not only he but you people also do the same. For example, when you are washing your mouth, that means when you are brushing your teeth, what you will do, you will be standing in front of the wash basin, and you will be turning on the tap. Okay, then you have to turn off the tap till the time you are brushing your teeth. Again, when you have to do gargle and all, you have to turn on the tap. But usually what you will do, you will be keeping the tap on itself. Water will be flowing away. That is also wastage of water. And when playing, you should not play the things where this water is used, right? Holy, need not to play with the water, need not to play with the colors which will be present. Okay, you have to play with organic colors, like colors which will be going easily by one wash or two wash. And when we are washing the clothes, you have to take the water which is sufficient. If you are washing only one shirt, and if you are using the bucket full of water, instead of using 2 to 3 mugs or 4 to 5 mugs, if you are using that big bucket, so what happens here? Unnecessary use of water. That is also you are using the water in improper way. And in our houses, for example, if any leakage is there, what you have to do? You have to fix it. You have to inform to your parents. Parents will call a plumber, and he will fit that. He will fix all that leakages and everything. In this way also you can save water. So water is very, very important resource. We have to learn how to use it in proper way. So what are the activities which we do by using water? Let us list them out. So first one is what is required for drinking. What is required for drinking, cooking, washing, bathing, cleaning utensils, and cleaning our houses. We need water. And watering the plants. Animals require water for drinking, and plants require water for preparing food, for growth. Okay, and what else? Animals are given bath with the water itself. So water is required for all these activities. Let us know the volume of water. As I said, how can we measure the volume of water? Here I said 7 buckets of water. A student used 7 buckets of water to remove color from his body. But do you think bucket is a measure of water? No. Because we store water in different vessels, and based on where it is stored, we call them. Like a glass of water, a bottle of water, a bucket of water, a tank, okay, a water tank. That means these are not the specific measurements to say. So the liquids are having the specific unit. Liquids like water, milk, oil, everything will be measured in terms of liters and milliliters. Liters and milliliters. So liters and milliliters are the measure of liquids. So water, oil and milk will be measured in this form only. And you know, if you go to any vendor shop, you can see they will be giving you water packet. On that it will be written whether it is how many ml of water packet it is. In the same way, on the bottles you can see how many liters of water bottle it is, or how many liters of juice bottle it is. So liters and milliliters is the measure of volume of water. In the same way, gallons is also the measure of volume of water. Gallons, you know, water tanks will be present. Water tanks, the how much of water is stored in that? We won't say them in the liters or milliliters. It is said in terms of gallons. It can be 20 gallons or 200 gallons of water. So in water tanks, they use the measure that is gallons. In the same way, in the reservoirs where the water is stored, rainwater will be rainfall. Whenever it is a rainfall, artificial reservoir is made. Okay, there they'll be storing the water, and that water is measured in terms of feet. Feet of water, they'll say. Usually in rainy season, they'll be showing in the news 1 meter will be, and they'll be saying this feet of water was present because of heavy rainfall. It has increased, etc., etc. So feet is also a measure of water. Feet is used in reservoirs and the dams. Water released from the dams, reservoirs, and the projects at the time of floods is measured in the cubics, cubic centimeter per seconds is also the measure of volume of liquids. So this was about the different measures of volumes of liquids. Water is available in the fruits and vegetables also. In the fruits like watermelon, in the vegetables like cucumber, and all the fruits have water in them, that is juice. Okay, so not only that water bodies which you can see visually, but even the fruits also have water. And our body contains water. Our body weight is 70% of our body weight is because of water. 70% of our body weight is because of water. For example, if someone is of 100 kgs, for example, then 70 kg is the weight of that person's water. Okay, how much of water is there in their body? That is nothing but the 70% of his weight. So, you know, in summer we drink more water, juices, and we eat the fruits which contain more juices, fruits, water. That is why? Because in summer, because of more heat, because of more temperature, we lose lot of water in the form of sweat. We will be moving, even if you are moving a small distance, you will be getting sweat, we will be sweating a lot. So to cover up that, we will eat the fruits and vegetables which contain water, and we drink plenty of water and the juices to maintain our body levels. So it is very important to eat all the fruits and vegetables because it will help in your growth, and as well as in summer season they will keep you healthy and strong. Your worksheet is to write the uses of water. What are the uses of water that you have to write? Then the nature of seawater is, what is the nature of seawater you have to write here. Water and other liquids as well is measured in dash and dash. What are the measures of volumes of liquids that you have to write here? Just now I said. So today we have discussed about the seawater, nature of seawater, and as well as the measures of liquids. But in the next video we are going to learn some more interesting topics about the water. So students, complete your worksheet properly and go through the video properly. Thank you. Bye-bye.